Section 1. The journey begins. From Morelia with hope and worry. I sit in my small room in Morelia. Morning light creeping over colonial rooftops. Everything is quiet, but inside my head, a storm of thoughts is brewing. My bags are packed and double-checked, standing like loyal soldiers by the door. My wheelchair, my trusted companion, is polished and ready. Today is the day it all begins. I am starting a journey that feels bigger than anything I have ever done. I am going from Morelia, Mexico, all the way to Bali, Indonesia, Morelia to Los Angeles, LAX to Singapore, Singapore to Bali. The sheer distance is enough to make anyone pause. A mix of pure, bubbling excitement and a deep, cold worry churns inside me. I am so excited to feel the warm Bali sun, hear a new place, and walk pictures I've dreamed over for years. These questions circle in my mind, but underneath them, a stronger feeling is taking root. Hope. I have to try. I have to see for myself. The decision to go was a big one. Some friends thought I was crazy. I listened, but I did not let their fears become my own. I know my strengths and my limits. At the small Morelia airport, a pre-arranged staff member meets me right at the curb, greets me by name, and takes the lead. He pushes my chair, listens as I explain my needs, and treats me like a valued traveler. A first positive interaction, a good omen that maybe everything will be okay. Section 2. The Art of Planning. A Wheelchair Traveler's Blueprint. Success isn't luck, it's meticulous planning. I called the airline, shared my entire route, and requested assistance in Morelia, LAX, Singapore, and Bali, with confirmation numbers. I asked about boarding, the type of aisle chair, and how my own wheelchair would be handled. I checked visas for the United States, Singapore, and Indonesia, made copies, saved digital backups. Planning is your armor. My carry-on held essentials I couldn't lose: documents, medications, power, adapters. Rest is a victory on a 15-hour flight. A simple pen saves the day when batteries die. Section 3. The Long Haul. Navigating LAX and the Pacific skies. Arriving at LAX felt like another planet. Gates, rushing people, bright lights, constant announcements, a river of travelers. Exhaustion rose up. Then I saw him. A professional assistant with a comfortable chair, unhurried and attentive. He confirmed my Singapore flight and whisked me through the chaos like a VIP. This free airline service is a game changer. Never be shy about using it. The long flight to Singapore was the true test. The vast Pacific below, the hours endless. Suspended in a metal tube chasing the sun, I watched the tiny plane inch across the world. I chatted with a businessman who often visited Bali. Beaches, spice-filled food, a place full of promise. His kindness was a welcome gift. Strategy matters. Hydrate, go easy on coffee. Use the call button for aisle access. Stretch to keep balance and circulation. Even a minute standing helps. The crew checked on me, brought extra water and fruit, and made the long night feel safe. Somewhere over the ocean, the distance began to feel possible. Landing at Singapore's Changi Airport was like stepping into the future. Really. After dark hours over the ocean, the brightness, cool air, and faint floral scent were astounding. Sleek, modern, efficient. An assistant waited with a chair. The transfer I had worried about was unbelievably smooth. They had a plan to get me to my Bali flight, whisking us through a special assistance lane. Changi is more than an airport. It's a destination. My layover was short, but long enough to rest, recharge, and reset. A cold jasmine tea felt like a luxury, a reminder of how connected we are, all of us just passing through. Boarding again was careful and efficient, a seamless handoff to a welcoming crew. That calm, organized pause refreshed my spirit for the final hop. The rest was just a short hop away. The last flight, from Singapore to Bali, felt different. Smaller plane, holiday excitement in the air. A string of green islands across a turquoise sea. Breathtaking. We landed at Ngurah Rai International Airport at night. The warm, thick air felt wonderful after the plane. Ground crew helped me off and into an airport chair with care. I had made it. I was in Bali. Busy, vibrant, but not overwhelming. A friendly, slightly chaotic energy. My prearranged assistant smoothed every step. My chair arrived safely. Seeing my name on a sign was the final piece falling into place. Everything handled carefully and thoughtfully. New sights, new sounds, new smells, and a huge smile on my face. I had crossed half the world, 3 airports, and more than 20 hours. And I had done it. The adventure in Bali was just beginning. Life in Bali was a beautiful, slow-moving dream, but not without challenges. The world is not always built for wheels, yet kindness was everywhere. A hand, a strong arm, a path made through the crowd. I chose a hotel with step-free access and a roll-in shower. Space to maneuver made all the difference. Thoughtful staff created simple solutions that let me relax and feel at home. I found boardwalks that led me close enough to sit and watch the waves. Sea spray on my face. The markets were a feast for the senses. Vendors warm and welcoming. Spicy, savory flavors dancing on my tongue. Every meal a small adventure. One day I felt a wobble, a loose bolt, a cold spike of fear. Before panic could take hold, a local mechanic tightened it in a single practiced move, refusing payment. You can plan for everything, but sometimes you must trust the kindness of strangers. Help is often closer than you think. As my trip came to an end, I sat on my porch watching the moon rise over palm trees. This journey taught me more than I expected. I am capable on my own terms. Planning matters. Calling airlines matters. Packing a small toolkit matters. But the most important lessons weren't logistics. I learned to be patient, to ask without shame, and to accept help with gratitude. People are fundamentally kind. Each challenge was followed by a small victory. Confidence built, pride quietly grew. I navigated global travel with a disability and came out stronger, more resilient, more optimistic. If you use a wheelchair and dream of faraway places, you can do it. Start small. Plan meticulously. Ask questions. Communicate needs. Pack for contingencies. And trust yourself. Rolling to Bali was not a race. It was a slow, beautiful dance. And now I am ready for my next adventure.